What's going on, YouTubers? Guddang 775, just a Maui boy in Texas, back with another video. Today, I'm got another Xbox-centric opinion video, and this one's a doozy, folks. I think it's an interesting topic, and I don't think anyone's talked about it lately. I mean, this is pretty much my idea, but I'm sorry if there's probably other videos out there on the internet, but I haven't seen them. Okay, these just popped into my head, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about them. And addressing the folks that are waiting for my Dell Mixed Reality headset review, I know I got couple subscribers asking. That video got pushed back. Okay, Windows 10 update for April threw a big wrench to that video because it messed up my controllers, especially when I got around the boundaries of my boundaries for my Mixed Reality boundaries, and yeah, it messed up my controller, so I'm having a hard time with that. So that video got pushed back for a little bit, and unboxings and reviews have been put on a slight hold until I get that video out. Now on to my opinion piece. Okay, I'm just gonna reiterate, opinion piece. My opinions, not yours. But these are some game-changing ideas I think Microsoft can and should implement into first-party titles, mainly Halo and Gears, and possibly others that are coming to Microsoft. Okay, breathe some new life into their IPs. Okay, and since we're on the topic of Halo and Gears, let's start with them, the trilogy of sorts. Okay, or not a trilogy, some type of game. Yeah, I guess so, a trilogy. All right, hear me out, folks. Halo and Gears have been icons since release. Okay, Halo broke ground in Halo, the first game. Actually, Halo 2 was like the big standout. Then when Gears popped out in the scene, like, whoa, what is this? It was freaking badass. Now, one very, very simple change could revitalize these IPs. A lot of people are playing these IPs. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with the gameplay of these games. They're fine. Okay, but adding one simple thing could add a new dimension to the gameplay. And that one simple change, well, it sounds simple, but it's probably not, is to add the option to switch between first person and third person point of view in both games. So imagine you're playing Halo, okay, running gunning, you got that FPS first person shooter view. Then you're trying to look an enemy around the corner. It's like, I can't see. So you switch into third person view, then you can kind of see it better. I think that'll bring a whole new perspective and add a whole new flavor of gameplay to the game. I think it will. See what else. And I think it also will add a new flavor of gameplay to Gears as well. It'll, like, you take a look at Gears right now, it's got that awesome third person point of action shooter point of view. Now, the ability to switch into first person, that'll give Gears kind of like a Doom, you know? It'll feel like it's, it's like Doom. It'll look like Doom, that dark, especially fighting the swarm and whatnot, with the chainsaw and chopping them in half. Giving folks the option to do that will change the game significantly, I think. It's just my opinion, alright? It's my opinion, and I think that simple change can help revitalize those series alone, okay? Good story and gameplay doesn't hurt, but I mean, a good story-driven narrative story would be great as well. Now, the second part of my idea, or suggestion I should say, is how about, we don't have any games like this so far right now, how about an open world Halo/Gears game? I know this is not gonna appeal to some because some people don't like really long games, but I, for one, like getting the most out of my money. It'll sure as heck appeal a lot to me, and it would definitely change the state of both games, Halo and Gears. That would be a really, really big significant difference. Okay, now I'm not saying get rid of everything that made Gears and Halo great. Run surveys, ask for feedback, do research on Twitter, whatnot, whatever the favorite aspects of those games, find them out from your player base, through the surveys, research, and whatnot, and tweak them for the better, and get rid of the crap. Alright? Because in my opinion, the Gears is awesome, but I just think that it's a little cumbersome. They move a little slow. I don't know if it's me, but they just move a little slow. But they're big, hulking dudes, and they're human. So making them move fast and on par with someone like Master Chief, that might not work, but I don't know. Open world Halo and Gears. Okay, these two games are arguably the best first-party shooters on console. All right, keep the multiplayer stuff all the same, you know. In addition to being able to switch between first and third party, that would be awesome. But the multiplayer, we got that down already with Microsoft. They already have the best first-party shooters on console, on any console. So, I mean, in open world, Halo and Gears would be definitely game-changing and add some consequences to choices in the game. All right, since Mass Effect imploded, it wouldn't hurt to kind of, you know, look at their idea and kind of like borrow some of that and add some really defining moments and choices that you do in these games that'll affect the rest of the game, the rest of the story. That way you can go back and play it through not once but at least twice and you'll feel satisfied. So I don't know, it's just me. It adds more gameplay, more game time to the game. I know it's not for everybody. Again, this is just my idea. And let's see another thing they can Microsoft can do to help revitalize their IP is take a good long look at the Marvel Universe, particularly the cinematic Marvel Universe. This would especially work if they implemented my last two suggestions, being able to switch first and third party person point of view. Well, not necessarily. That is not necessarily necessary, but they're gonna have to do it if they do what I'm gonna suggest right now, and a crossover between Gears and Halo. Now, I think this idea has been floating kind of around on the internet, but listen to my case about it. All right. So after the Gears and Halo open world games come out, okay, whatever game comes out second, preferably I'm gonna use Gears. I'm gonna say Gears. Gears comes first, then Halo comes second. Then at the end of the Halo open world game, you know, you got Master Chief battling the Flood across the universe, battling the Flood, the Covenant, whatever enemy the Chief is fighting. Then imagine, if you would, Master Chief's ship critically damaged in battle with his enemies, the Flood and Covenant, right on his tail, and that ship crashes on planet Gears of War. You see where I'm going with this, folks? Aw, snap. Okay, Flood, Covenant, whatever enemies, DBs, in fact, whatever, are in tow. They're coming. They're coming for the Chief and his team. Now, Chief needs help with this, and they conveniently encounter JD Phoenix's group. You see where I'm going? And after a quick little hero tussle between the two, they get, you know, they see eye to eye, and JD Phoenix's group happily agrees to help them deal with their Flood/Covenant or whatever problem is coming at them from the stars. Alright? And they could make even a sequel to this game where after Master Chief's problems are done, Master Chief group could help the Gears with their swarm problem. You see where I'm going? I mean, the Marvel Universe is making a crap ton of money. Not only will this change the state of Gears and Halo, it will change it for the better, I think. I mean, a crossover. I mean, why isn't it being done more often? Now, we see crossovers in fighters and whatnot, like Marvel vs. Capcom, Capcom vs. SNK and whatnot, Super Smash Brothers. Why can't it be for two serious shooters like this? Wouldn't that be like, holy smokes, that would be freaking mind-blowing. That would be a day one purchase for me. Easily. Imagine that, JD Phoenix alongside Master Chief. They're fighting the Swarm, they're fighting the Flood together. And it'll work if they enable first and third party. Being able to switch between first and third party, that's just my opinion. I don't know. What do you folks think about this idea? I mean, this is like really out there. Okay, you know, I can't believe, you know, I did think about it a while. I've been thinking about doing this video for a while. I just wanted to get this out there, and now with exclusives revitalized, and Microsoft can turn to the other franchises and see what would fit in a crossover type capacity way. You know, maybe Conquer with Super Lucky's Tale or something like that. You know, but Halo and Gears makes the obvious sense for me in a crossover type game. Okay, a 1, 2, a trilogy type. It can be a trilogy, a quadrilogy, whatever. It could be a quadro games. All right, a whole new series could be born because of this. So, and now I want to go ahead and add my cherry on top suggestion. Microsoft is a large company with extremely skilled developers and tech people. All right, imagine, if you will, bringing mod support using in-game assets of their first-party games to their first-party games. Strictly single-player, mind you. Imagine Master Chief warping time in Quantum Break, or modding Spider-Man into Sunset Overdrive, or my favorite, adding the boy into Rise Son of Rome. No, seriously, look at Bethesda's Fallout series, Fallout Miami, Fallout California, all mods born with in-game and some out-of-game assets. But I'm thinking Microsoft, if Microsoft allowed modders or have their own people be able to mod the games, or have a little mod place where you can mod games like Quantum Break, Rise Son of Rome, Sunset Overdrive, you know, strictly single-player stuff. Alright, just the single-player parts of games, that would easily add hundreds of hours into gameplay. That will make people want to reinvest in those games, pick those games up, or reinvest into Game Pass if those games are on Game Pass. More incentive to go back and play older games. You know, it's just a suggestion and my opinion, folks. This is my opinion, not yours. Alright, so don't get mad at me. This is just ideas, theories, you know. But I think these are really out there ones, but I think they're worth taking a look at. Microsoft, if you do use any of these ideas and you didn't think of them, you know where to send your PayPal donation. It's right there at the top. I'll take any credit. Thank you, thank you. No, seriously, no. I mean, this is, you know, I'm trying to help Microsoft here. Alright, I'm a big old Microsoft Xbox fanboy, so these are, I think, great ideas. If you folks think it's a great idea, leave a like below, and leave a comment down below, alright? And I want to thank you folks for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos every few days. If you didn't like this video, hit that dislike button and let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate the criticism. This is Guddang 775, just a mile boy in Texas. Peace out.